The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel earlier, and the home fans are already... Hello, and here we go. Let's see the stat sheet here for Kristaps Porzingis.
And I'm sure he's hoping to correct the dip his three-point percentage has suffered over the last 10 games. He's going to be hustling hard to pull that back up again.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Brown in at the 3.
Jackson with the dime. The guy is just so skilled.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Morant. Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true. And what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. We want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Now here's Morant. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Wells. Brown with some nice D. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. I asked him, what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player? He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Holiday against Morant. Pass to Edey. Jackson outside. Here's Edey. Clock at 6. Jackson, the pass to Wells. Memphis needs to get off a shot, and the basket is good. Edey's got his second bucket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Brown. Big-time contributor on offense, just over 22 points a game.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Morant into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Now here's Jackson coming off a 12-point game. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Pritchard's checked in for Drew Holiday. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Pippen. 5 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. In terms of 2 guards, these guys are putting in the work on the glass. Desmond Bane, number 1.
And I just love how he's willing to battle among the trees, using determination and agility rather than size to dominate on the glass.
You know, the strength he has is a factor as well. He is sneaky strong for an off guard, and seeing him outmuscle a bigger opponent for a rebound is becoming a common sight.
Brown passes to Pritchard. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Pass to Clark. To the left wing. Here's Pippen. Drives to the hoop. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. 1:15 left in the first quarter here. Outside White. To the inside. Here's Cornette. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Pippen, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Rejected by Brown.
Such a pesky defender. Jaylen Brown, right place, right time.
Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. That'll be a 5-second call.
Boston ball.
Boston leading by 5. Pritchard, the pass to Cornette. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Both good from the line that time. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
It's been a comedy of errors for them so far. They just can't hold on to the ball here in the first half.
White against Kennard. White, the pass to Cornette. Good on the bucket. Cornette's got 6.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Pippen from outside the arc. Connects from downtown.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
Outside White to the wing on the left. Here's Cornette. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Oh, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
He gets it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Greg.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the South. salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Holiday against Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Ali.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Now here's Morant, tightly guarded. Williams from long range. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Morant against Holiday. It's stolen by Tatum. White for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 13. You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring. The doors, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in the defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Brown, he's checked in for White.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's Morant missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Hauser. Payne against Tatum. Tatum showing off the strength.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Morant against Holiday. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's the break. There's Tatum with the 3. Kept alive. Pass to Brown. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Bane. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bane's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, we've seen Bane make a leap offensively because of his ability to bury shots like this.
Holiday from long range. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 12. And out of bounds, Boston will have it. As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You take a look at the Celtics. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference.
Well, right now for Boston, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
Conchar, he's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Morant. And the Celtics also making a change. Craig is checked in for Hauser. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jrue Holiday.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Holiday.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Pippen. Uses the glass on the layup. Pippen's got 9. 1 minute left in the second period. Here's Pritchard. In his last outing, he had 11 points. They get it again. Pass to Cornette. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Craig for 3. Craig's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Tatum against Jackson. From deep three-point land. Boston with a rebound. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies. Came away with a win.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
2 open that time. They didn't look easy. He's got 12. There's 6 seconds left in the second. Tatum from long range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Boston liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Taking a look at Memphis. They played okay, but unfortunately, that's not getting you into the playoffs. They were hoping to take the next step this year. That led to a lot of frustration for everybody. Their fans are hangry. They wanted to eat.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Celtics.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing with a purpose.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Tatum. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
White, good.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to Wells. There's Jackson with the 3. Boston with a rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
And it's Tatum missing.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Here's Edey. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Snatched up. Outside for Morant. Jackson with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Kennard comes in for Morant. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Brown. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
So it's the Grizzlies now. The Celtics making their last shot. Kicks it out to Bane. The 3 is up. The shot off that time.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
White, the pass to Porzingis. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Memphis making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Here's Aldama, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
High-value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Hauser. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Hauser's gotten his second bucket on the night.
This is exactly why you can't leave anyone on Drew Holiday's team open. He will find your mistake.
Now here's Aldama. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Outside, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Kennard. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
White can't hit. Grizzlies trail by 21. Here's Bane. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And what a jam by Bane, using his hops to do some damage at the rim.
Here's White. He takes it in. It's good. White's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Outside Bane. The 3. He drops it from range.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Pass to White. 1:07 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Porzingis surveying the floor. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And a new group getting ready for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Jackson. Jackson comes in for Aldama. Conchar, he's checked in for Bain. And it's Pippen in for Kennard. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kornet's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Craig comes in for Horford. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Hauser. And Pritchard is subbed in for White. Conchar, it's tipped, and he gets it back. Jackson outside. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Celtics lead by 18. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Pippen. 12 points for him. Pass to Conchar. Holiday grabs the miss.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Celtics out. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Morant. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. The star wing pair. It's Brown and Tatum outside. Torrey Craig out there with Luke Kornet. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Outside Morant. And Morant gets double teamed. There's Jackson with the 3. Can't hit that one. Boston leading by 18. Here's Pritchard. Kornet in the post. Defended by Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Pippen. And a miss there on the triple. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And it's Tatum missing.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And the basket by Pippen.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Tatum against Jackson. Pass to Pritchard. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the triple.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
To their benefit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half.
Some changes for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Kornet. And it's White in for Craig. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Bain against White. Pass to Brown. Cleared away by Wells. Grizzlies trail by 18. Looking to get it going. And it's Morant missing. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
Outside Bain. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
From 9 feet out, Pritchard gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 20.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Boston leading by 20. Here's Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his third assist of the night.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
And out of bounds, the Celtics will take it.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Jrue Holiday's checked in for Boston. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Brown passes to Holiday. Knocks it down from distance.
You can just sense the confidence Jrue Holiday has. Ready to shoot off the catch.
For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Bane, the pass to Morant. Here's Edey, defended by Porzingis. Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Sends it home from three-point land.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Holiday against Morant. A minute 29 left in the fourth. Holiday passes to Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
No surprise, another victory for these guys who have been on a tear all year long. They've now won 62 games.
And big-time bragging rights won today, just grabbing that season series.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Kristaps Porzingis.
Boy, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Brown, that's good.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Sinks the tray. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what